The panel in front of you and the audio guide, which you can activate by scanning the QR code or the NFC tag, will accompany you along your visit to the scientific museum complex of the Palazzo degli Istituti Anatomici. On the left side of the panel, you can find essential historical information about the museum complex. On the right are the floor plans of the ground floor with the main entrances, and the first floor where the museums within the complex are located. At the bottom right, you can find the legend indicating the paths to follow and the toilets. At the bottom left, a drawing of the facade on Corso Massimo d'Azeglio. The scientific museum complex of the Palazzo degli Istituti Anatomici houses the Luigi Rolando Museum of Human Anatomy, the Cesare Lombroso Museum of Criminal Anthropology, and the Francesco Garnier Valletti Fruit Museum. All three museums are open to the public. The first two are part of the University of Turin's museum system and feature historical collections related to human sciences. The third is a civic museum displaying a 19th century collection of over 1,000 models of artificial fruits. The palace, with its neo-Renaissance architecture depicted on the bottom left, is part of the late 19th century project of the City of Science, a complex of the University of Turin located inside the Valentino Park and designed to host its science departments. The two minarets that characterize the building were designed as ventilation chimneys for better airflow in the anatomy laboratories. Luigi Rolando Museum of Human Anatomy. Established in 1739 in the University Palace, now the Rectorate, the museum was rearranged in its current location in 1898. The monumental rooms emphasize the important role and the prestige of Turin's anatomical school at the end of the 19th century. It is an exceptional example of a historical scientific museum that has remained almost unchanged, highlighting aspects beyond the scientific importance of the objects on display that range from dry and wet anatomical specimens to models made with wax and other material with fascinating historical, architectural, and artistic meanings. Cesare Lombroso Museum of Criminal Anthropology. Through Cesare Lombroso's collections, the museum aims to offer visitors the conceptual tools to understand how and why this controversial figure came to formulate the theory of criminal atavism and what were the flaws of his scientific method and theories that were later proved wrong. The materials he collected throughout his life include anatomical preparations, drawings, photographs, material evidences, artisanal and artistic productions. Francesco Garnier Valletti Fruit Museum. The museum presents over 1,000 plastic artificial fruits created by artisan, artist, and scientist Francesco Garnier Valletti in the late 19th century. This historical, artistic, as well as scientific heritage provides the opportunity to reflect on the evolution of research applied to agriculture in Turin between the 19th and 20th centuries, as well as on biodiversity.